بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين أما بعد رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين. So Brother Muhammad, you got any chance to view previous homeworks or previous examples of what we have learned so far?
Uh, Yes, very much. I have finished the assignment for the Nahw so far.
All of them?
Yeah, but only the verbal last one is pending. But I
Type.
have
I'll
finished
have a
it.
look. I was also, a little bit catched up with so many things last nights and have the C lectures preparing that. So I'm a little bit behind. Inshallah, today or tomorrow I will sit down and try to solve. I like to try to check and review and send back then inshallah the comments. All right. طيب, let's recall يعني we are meeting like a little bit longer gap has happened unfortunately. We'll try to talk today. Like, what are the three different types of sentences we spoke? There are three different types of sentences. What are those?
The Jumla, the Khabariya,
Yes.
in that there was two, the nominal and the verbal. Jumla Ismiya and Jumla Fa'aliya.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one, the you mentioned it can be either the true or the false. It has the possibility.
It's not possible. It's like jumla istifham,
Mm.
questions, basically.
Questions and some, yeah.
Yeah. So, what are the two different elements in a nominal sentence that we mainly focus on?
Yeah, for the nominal, there was Mubtada and the Khabar.
Khabar. Every nominal sentence will have these two structures. It cannot be without these two structures. And what are the two elements of, or more than two elements of a verbal sentence?
There is the fi'l, the verb itself, then the fa'il, the one who is doing the action,
Then,
the and then the one which is being the one on whom the work action is being done.
we call it
Maf-
as
Maf'ul, maf'ul.
maf'ul. Good. Today, we are further going to explore more on sentences, and the type of sentence that we are going to talk about today is uh, حروف مشبهة بالفعل. These are those particles that resembles like verb. Meaning what? Like a verb, when verb enters on a noun, it changes its i'rab, makes it marfu and mansub, right?
Yes,
Likewise, we have these huruf inna, anna, ka'anna, lakinna, layta, la'alla. These six of them. They also, when they enter upon a noun, they change their i'rab. That's why they have given like name like those huruf, those particles that resembles like verb. Means they have an action like a verb on the nouns. They only come on the nouns. They cannot come other than noun. Like verb, they enter upon noun. They have effects on the noun. Verbs will not have effects on verbs. It will have effects on noun. Like daraba Muhammadun. The effect of daraba is on Muhammad. That's why his i'rab is changing. And Muhammad is a noun, right? So we have these six things. In, and the Quran has used a lot inna. And then we have anna. And then you have ka'anna. And then lakinna, layta la'alla. And I have also like English meaning of it, like inna, indeed. Or as you see in Quran, verily, indeed, surely. All these are translations of inna. Anna, that. كأن, as if or like, and lakin, however, but, right? And it also mentions here the purpose of this. Why do we bring inna to emphasize a statement? And anna normally it comes in the middle of the statement, but it's also used for emphasis. كأن, it is like for comparison. This is كأن like that, as if it's like that. just to have a comparison. Lakinna, to correct previous statement. Later, to wish of something that's impossible. Impossible thing. But a person is wishing, then they use the word later. And la'alla, maybe, perhaps, to show some hope. To show some hope. These 6 words need to be memorized, or at least to be known thoroughly, right? And then only we can understand how we are going to apply. So the idea is to know these words, what meaning will it have when you translate them, and then you need to know when you are using this word, what's the purpose behind. So it's not like inna is used or anna, you're used in a place where it should not be used. The purpose must also be met. That's only when it will sound it well. So when you're reading the Quran, um, let's Surah An-Naba in the last ayah, Ya laytani kuntu turaba. Layta. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has used this word layta. Layta, a wish. That the people of disbelievers will wish that we would again go back to the same mud. We wish that we would not have born. And this wish is impossible wish. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used the word layta. لعل الله يخشى. Right? كأن. لكن. Right? So all of these 6 have been used in the Quran. So once you read the Quran, you find this, it will make some mushabaha, some munasibah with the Quran, inshallah. Now let's learn the rule. What effect is it having on the verbs, or sorry, on the nouns? How does it is resembling like the verb? We have some rules. As I mentioned, first rule, that inna, anna, lakinna, layta, la'alla, all of that, they apply only on nouns, and the result will be jumla ismiya. After the whole analysis that we used to, like mubtada khabar is equal to the jumla ismiya, likewise this also will be same thing. After the whole analysis, it will be known as jumla ismiya. Now, key things from here, point number 2. These particles convert the i'rab of mubtada. That means the first word, right? From rafa to nasab. Now, I have this word over here. Okay. I'm going to write here. Allahu Alim. It's a normal sentence. Allah is all knowing. This is my mubtada and this is my khabar. Why mubtada? I can see alif lam and it is marfu and it is ma'rifah. Alimun, I can see it's in the state of nakira, it has tanween. So this is mubtada, this is my khabar. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is all knowing. Now, look over here. The moment I added in to create an emphasis. So I added in, and my mubtada initially was in the state of marfu. It's changed to the state of mansub, and it's compulsory. That's the effect of in. And my khabar will remain as it is in the state of mansub. All the khabar in all of these 6 letters, they have the same effect. Anna, lakinna, la'alla, layta, all of this will have same effect. The mubtada will change to mansub and the khabar will be in the state of marfu. As a result, the translation will be surely Allah is all knowing, creating double emphasis on this sentence. Sometimes you will see is that khabar itself is a complete sentence, and this happens a lot, right? We need to figure out through making a contextual analysis and making sense of it. Makes contextually it makes sense or not. For example, this one. Inna Zaydan Abuhu Salihun. How do I know if this is whole of khabar? Right? I need to divide. Inna Zaydan, keep it aside. Abuhu, right? Salihun. Let's do the translation of this by alone. Abuhu Salihun means his father is pious. When I see after Zaid, I have identified Zaid as Mubtada, as a Mubtada, because after Inna it's having Mansub, I know that this is the first part of that Mubtada. When I see the second part of Mubtada, I see Mudaf Mudaf ilayh. Abuhu, yani his father, and his father is Mudaf Mudaf ilayh. Right or wrong? Am I right?
Yes.
So when I say his father, and I know Mudaf Mudaf ilayh is one of the types of Ma'rifah. Now I'm looking my conditions of Mubtada. It's Ma'rifah? Yeah, it's Ma'rifah. Is it a noun? Yes, it's a noun. That means it's getting close to another sentence and it is a Mubtada for a new sentence. So it's a Mubtada for a new sentence. And then when I look the word that's coming after it, here, it is Nakira. It's in the state of Marfu'. And this is the same sign of a Khabar. Keep it a Khabar. So when I look at the translation, his father is pious. It's a sentence in itself. But somehow this sentence is connected to Zaid because of the pronoun that's referring back to Zaid, that Zaid's father is pious. So the whole sentence together will become the khabar here. It happens, right? So inna Zaidan, so Zaidan is mubtada and khabar is Abuhu Salihun, right? This is how the structure works. But the simple structure, how will we name them? How will we name them? Did I mention here? Yes, I'll talk about that here. Is this the first one is understood, brother? The first one? This one? How inna is playing a role?
Yes.
The second
Yes.
one is a little bit tough, right?
I think the assignment which you gave, it was also similar to this, right? The verbal sentence translation.
Yeah, it's similar to it. It will keep changing the era. But it's just you need to analyze and identify. The more quicker you are in identification, it will make it easy for you. So after inna, I will see. It is two fathatain. Khalas. This was inna has come on the mubtada. This is my mubtada. And the rest of whatever comes after it will be my khabar for this mubtada. And I will explain this how what names we will get. Obviously, we will not give the name of mubtada. There is a special name for it, which I will discuss in the next slide. Third thing, sometimes you will have jar majrur here. Jar majrur, right? If the khabar is jar majrur, then the khabar will precede the ism. Khabar will precede the ism. So ideally, ilayna should was a khabar, and khabar's spot is that it should come after the iyabahum, right? So for example, it was like this initially. Iya iyabahum ilayna. Their return is towards me, towards us. Okay. Now, when I brought inna here, right? This is not like actually the proper form of the khabar. But when I want to put inna, the rule is if I see a jar majroor that's falling in the place of khabar, which is right after mubtada, I will have to precede here before the mubtada. That's the rule. That I have to precede it before the uh, mubtada. And it will take the spot of mubtada and mubtada will go back to its place. Back. Right. That's the only rule. 3 rules now. Right? First rule, that inna, when it comes on the mubtada, it will turn it to the state of mansub, and the khabar will be in the state of marfu. Second rule, sometimes the khabar can be a complete sentence. And third rule, if the khabar is jar majroor, then it will have to precede the ism. Now, when you're analyzing or you're putting an analysis on these uh, type of sentences, there are separate terminologies we'll be using, right? So let's say, for example, I'm going to write down here, right? So inna zaydan qaim. All right? Inna zaydan, I'll just separate them so that we can. Right. So inna is among the حروف مشبهة بالفعل. So we'll write here حروف. That's how you'll be analyzing, and this will be like part of some assignments now, where you'll be have to just identify, analyze them, and then translate them. حروف مشبهة بالفعل. زيدا, without inna, we used to call it as مبتدأ. But when inna has come, the terminology of it has changed. We will call it as ism inna. Ism inna. That's the terminology we'll give it to this. Zaid. It's ism inna. And whatever coming after it, we found it out that this is a tudammatain. These are the signs of khabar. But since we are using inna it, we will call it as khabar inna. Khabar of inna. Inna is taking the whole credit of its effect. So ism inna, khabar inna. That's it. So once we combine all of them, we will call it as jumla ismiya. That's the basic level of analysis. As soon as we go ahead in analysis, we'll see. For example, if there was a sentence here in place of here, like for example, inna zaydan abuhu salihun, for example, as we had in the previous example, abuhu salihun. So before khabar inna is my last stage of calling it. Before it, I have to analyze it as a sentence. So I'll say abuhu, it's mudaf ilayh. Then after mudaf ilayh, it has become mubtada, right? And then you have salihun, which is khabar. This is my khabar. And then when mubtada and khabar we attach together, right? It became jumla ismiya. And then this jumla ismiya has become khabar inna. That's a whole process. That how it reached to khabar inna, the whole sentence. That's how it reached khabar inna. And then I have my ism inna, my khabar inna, together it became a final jumla ismiya. And the place where jar majroor takes the place of ism, so you write inna, and then you will find the jar majroor. Jar is ila, na is majroor. We keep it like that. إيابهم, right? Again, mudaf mudaf ilayh. How do I know? Because of the dhamires that are in the end. Look at the dhamir here. These are the dhamir that's coming after a noun. That represents that they are mudaf mudaf ilayh, right? Mudaf mudaf ilayh. The majroor state of the mudaf here, it's in the form of a pronoun. And that's how we'll now, from now onwards, we'll be analyzing on each sentences. And moving ahead, I will be giving sentences or paragraphs where you will have to analyze them, and then you'll have to. I'll give the English, and then you need to write in the Arabic of it to build up your practice. I understand Ramadan, it's hard, time is less short, but after Ramadan, we will have to increase our pace now, right? So we're getting a little bit advanced now. طيب, let's start practicing this. This will come with the practice, inshallah. For example, indeed the house is big. If you can write, it'd be better. Maybe in your book or on the screen, whatever is suitable for you. And these are some easy words. Hmm. If you can write on the screen, it's fine. Otherwise, maybe you can write on your book and then send to me. First one, indeed the house is big.
It's inna al-baytun kabiratun.
Inna, could you repeat again, please? Inna
Inna al-baytan kabiratun.
al bayt. It will be better if you write it, you know. Then I
All
can.
right.
Yeah. You able to write?
I'll just write and send in your WhatsApp.
Yeah, yeah, better.
Brother Majid, I'll send to in WhatsApp.
I'm checking on it, brother. Yeah. إن البيت كبير. Right, that's fine. That's correct. Now, let's do the second one.
I've sent it to the message.
Right, you mentioned كأن المعلمة أبوه. Why معلمة? It's a female teacher?
Oh, oh no, no. It's,
And you mentioned أبوهن. أبوهن. أبوه is like his teacher. You don't have his teacher, his father here, sorry. You will just say كأن المعلمة أب. معلمة will be wrong because father, we're talking about father. If you say معلمة, it has to be mom then. you will
no,
have to say كأن المعلم. كأن المعلمة. First of all, كأن المعلمة.
معلمة
Talking about the
is
teacher. كأن المعلمة أب. Right?
أبو.
Yeah. كأن المعلمة. كأن المعلمة أب. طيب. Then the third one. I wish the moon was rising. Rising. طالع. And moon, you know the word moon in Arabic? For the moon?
No, brother.
قمر.
So Majid, it will be Raita al-Kamara,
ليت القمر.
Raita al-Kamara. Kamara. Brother Majid, for the verb, I have to go back to the
Which word?
the word the rising. I have to.
طالع. Here is the word. طالع. Arabian the word. طالع means rising or going up from down.
But the Majid, I've sent you for the third and fourth.
طيب. You can begin with this three one. This three written in blue. I wish the bird spoke. I want to give you a hint. Pay focus on this. Okay, right? It's quite different than others. Perhaps the teacher is absent. Indeed, Allah is merciful. 3 and 4 are fine, inshallah. Just continue with the other three. Yes, brother. It's all fine?
Yes, I'm just doing the last one.
طيب. طيب بدر محمد. First one. ليت الطائر يتكلمون. How can a verb have tanween? And how did you get this word يتكلمون? Like, what was your source? How did you find it?
Yeah, this one I just checked in the Google, the word for speak.
But we have here spoke. So it has to be past tense. I wish the bird spoke. ليت الطائر كلم. Okay? كلم. طيب. لعل المعلم غائب إن الله رحيم. Yeah. This is how, inshallah, we'll be practicing and we'll be giving more exercise as well. We'll prepare it and it's shared by today as an assignment needs to be done. But that will be like more of like an operation kind of thing. So later means what, طائرة is what, ism, later يتكلم, it is a فعل. When you say it's a فعل, then has to have a فاعل and became جملة اسم فعلية and then became ism of later. So that whole operation will be going there inshallah. Right.
But the Majid, can you check the example 3? Because I wish the moon was rising. So even the rising is a verb, right? So
I wish you said طلع. Right.
yeah,
Um, not all rising will be verb. Sometimes it will take to the contextual meaning of the word طالع. طالع. Sometimes these are the separate words that you'll be learning in surf, like ismul fa'il, for example. They um, they are like nouns, but they act as if they are verbs, but they are nouns. One of them is like this form, طالع, right? So you mentioned طالع, 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 like that. The spelling is like that, right?
so this is an exception in this
Yeah,
case.
these are some exceptional words which you will learn through the usage of language. That's why I had mentioned, the word here طالع. طيب. Let's quickly finish the translation of these. Right. First one. You can mention orally, inshallah. This one's okay.
Okay.
لعل hmm. Can you tell me the Arabs of this? I have not put, so you have to mention me now.
لعنا مريضة نعيم.
Mari,
مريضة مريض.
do or the.
ده.
لعل المريض. Then last one is what?
نعيم.
نائم. What does it mean?
مريض is patient.
Yes.
Naim is well, but they
Naim, sleeping.
sleeping.
Mm. Naim, sleeping. Maybe the patient is
Maybe the patient is sleeping.
sleeping. Good. Right. Next one. What will be the Arab?
Inna,
Hmm.
inna, rajala,
Huh?
rajala,
Raju,
rajula.
rajulan. Mansub.
Okay, so
There is no alif lam, no?
this, it's
Inna rajulan.
inna rajulan,
Hmm.
dakhalun.
Dakhala for verb. It's a verb now.
It's a,
Dakhala. Why it's a verb? There is no any other things here that keeps it away from being noun. And there are three letters only. So it will be a verb. Dakhala. Inna rajulan dakhala.
dakhalun.
Hmm. So what does dakhala means?
To enter.
To enter. So inna rajulan dakhala. Enter. Enter. Now what do you need more for entering? Where, right? Where do you enter?
Yes.
So that is bayt. Al. So what is the al baytu ta al bayti? مفعول. What's the Arab of مفعول? بيتا. إن رجلا دخل البيت. Indeed, a man entered the house.
Padmaji, can you break down how the this case?
So إن حرف مشبهة بالفعل. Right? I'll just write here in the short. حرف مشبهة بالفعل. رجلا اسم إن. It became what? اسم إن. Why? Because it has mansub. So it comes up right after the حرف مشبه بالفعل. Then you have دخل. دخل is the verb. So I'll write here فعل. When I say فعل, we discuss we need a فاعل. Without a فاعل, the فعل cannot stand. And the فاعل here is هو. And you may ask, where is هو? Why, from where did the هو came? Well, look at the translation of دخل. دخل means he entered, right? He entered. So that he, if you look at the pronouns, he refers to هو. That's what I have figured out. فعل, that's a دخل, and it means he entered. The he inside the meaning or translation refers to هو. So that's the فاعل. So فعل plus فاعل. البيت مفعول به. That means the place where he has entered. مفعول. Now, this هو represents or is referring to the رجل. That this man entered. That this رجل entered. That's why I'm specifying it. So once I combine my فعل, فاعل, and مفعول, it became what? جملة فعلية. And after جملة فعلية, it has turned out to be خبر. خبر إن. خبر إن. And with my ism and with my خبر, it has become جملة اسمية. Apologies for my handwriting. Let's become Jumla Ismi. It will come with the practice, Akhi. I will be sharing inshallah the exercise as well. And this is your homework as well, these ones. You can send me by today, yani, inshallah, these ones, the translation of it, inshallah. As I will have to leave now for Asr, and
Yes.
then I have class 4:30 for tafsir as well. You may join if you're free, inshallah. Uh, yeah, but stay connected with me, inshallah, with these, okay? And I'll be sending today, right? We'll be together, inshallah, doing it, solving it, the analysis of it. But the key criteria, surf, whatever you learn in surf, how to recognize the verbs now, the three root letter verbs, keep remember that because they become anytime in between. Like, for example, today, Inna rajulan dakhala. Now, I can't find any elements of nouns here. Three root letter means if you see something like three root letter, immediately the mind should go towards the fair and see. Will it make sense if I use the word dakhala in a dictionary and see? Okay, it's making a sense. Okay, I can continue with it. So dictionary by side now, inshallah, from now on. That will help us, inshallah. طيب, any other question, brother?
No, brother. It's fine for now.
طيب, inshallah. I'll be uploading the assignment today for these ones. And these 4 questions, inshallah, will be also uploading on Google Drive. Or maybe you can take a picture of them, right? I may take some time to upload. And then you can send me on WhatsApp the answers, inshallah.
Okay, it's fine.
طيب, شكرا brother. شكرا, بارك الله فيك. السلام عليكم.
Okay.